In this video, we're going to show you how to build your iOS and Android app with just a few simple commands. So what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that we have a code editor. I am using Dreamweaver. We have a terminal window open, and we have the Wheel City app folder right here. So what we're going to want to do is go into the terminal, type in CD, and we're going to drag the folder right into the terminal so we're inside of the folder. We need to make sure that we are inside of the folder right here, and you can notice that by saying it's in Wheel City app or whatever you have the folder name and then your username. From there, we're going to need to open our app JSON file inside of our builder. So let's go ahead and do that. From here, this is basically all of the settings for your app. And it looks like a lot, but it's really all in plain English. The name of your app, your description, the slug, and a few other options right here. So we can go to your app name, and then we can type in Wheel City. This is something you could type in here. Whatever your company name is, you could type it in there. Keep in mind that the longer your app name is, it may be cut off while it's on the home screen of the Android or iOS device. You can go ahead and put your description. This won't show too much, but it's there for your help. This is a fancy description. And then your app slug is basically you could just do your business name without any spaces. Under here we have the iOS and Android, and we have the version 1.0. You can change this as you update your app. The icon, I would suggest leaving this just like it is. And then the image, leaving this just like it is. If you need to change the images, you navigate into your folder under Assets, and you have your icon here, and you have your splash screen here. I would suggest opening your icon or your splash screen right inside of Photoshop, and then just overriding the icon.png and the splash.png so that you don't have to worry about making sure the names are correct inside of the app.json file. Your other settings are going to be left the same, and then down here underneath your bundle identifier, normally for your apps you're going to do something like your business name, and then maybe the app name. So if your app name and your business name are the same, then that's fine. That's not a problem. For example, if for the way that other popular companies do it, you could do something along the lines of com.wheelcity.apple. And then for your Android one, you could do com.wheelcity.android. It doesn't matter what you name it, but as long as it's something along the format of here, then you're good to go. Let's go ahead and save this. All right, now we're going to go to build the app. We're going to make sure we're inside of that directory. Type in expo build iOS. This is going to take quite some time, and it's going to ask you a few questions, so let's go ahead and navigate through this. You're going to use your up and down arrows. Do you notice how I have these changing? Whatever is blue is the one that's highlighted. So we want Expo to handle all the credentials. Click Enter. It's going to ask us for our Apple ID and password for the iOS developer program that we've signed up for. Let's go ahead and navigate to that. Developer.apple.com. You're going to need to sign up for an account, and if you're not a developer already, it's going to be $99 per year that Apple charges for you to be an account with them for you to have apps on the App Store. So make sure that you sign up for that. Underneath the account, we're going to have all of our access right here. So you have to make sure that you have access to this before you continue on to the next step. Let's type in our information. All right, so we are going through the process of setting up the iOS app. And like I said before, this does take some time. So we are prompted with our next question, let Expo handle the process, or I want to upload my own. Let's go ahead and let Expo handle the process for both of these. So we have the other ones here. We want to navigate down to no, please create a new one. So right now it's creating files that it needs to upload to the App Store. and this could take a couple of minutes if you go ahead and just wait, and then we'll be done in just a second. All right, now we are building the iOS bundle. So this is the part that takes the longest. Right here, as long as we get the building JavaScript bundle to pop up like that, then we know that everything is working fine so far. Like I said, it does take a little bit of time, so we're going to go ahead and fast forward through all of this. Okay, now that the app is finished building, we can go and navigate to this link right here. And it's going to download our .ipa file. And that is basically all we need for the iOS app. We just need to upload it next to the developer account so that we can go ahead and submit it to the App Store. And we'll do that in another video. The process is the same for building an Android app. We just need to replace iOS with Android and click enter. Everything is going to be the same. It's going to give you a link at the bottom. We're going to let them handle all of the process. And then after we go through everything, it's going to give us a link for us to download the .apk file, and then we'll have everything done so that we have our Android app and our iOS app that we can then upload to the Google Play Store and the iOS App Store. And that will be in a separate video. We hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let us know if you have any questions in the comments below, and we will see you next time.